I hear it time and time again. You're just a Christian because you were born into a Christian home in a Christian country. If you were born in India, you'd be a Hindu. If you were born in Saudi Arabia, you'd be a Muslim. If you were born in Cambodia, you would be a Buddhist. But they say you were born in North America to a Canadian Christian family and therefore you're a Christian. Well, at face value, although I was born into a Canadian Christian family, I personally was born in Pakistan, one of the largest majority Muslim countries in the world, and spent a portion of my childhood in Jordan, another majority Muslim country. Now, there are a number of key issues that I want to unpack here, least of all being, even if I was born in North America, which I wasn't, the majority of the people who I hear this type of objection from were themselves born in North America. You see, it's a non sequitur for three reasons. The first being, North America and the Western world in general, I would argue, is not exclusively Christian. Countries like Canada, where I live now, are in fact secular. Secondly, using that as a stepping off point, you could just as easily turn the argument around and fire it straight back at the atheist. You were born in North America, in a secular country to a secular family. You're just an atheist because of that. If you blame our beliefs on our geographical location, or on our parents' upbringing, what you effectively do is saw off the branch that we're all sitting on, Christians and atheists alike. Finally, the third issue is that I know dozens of individuals who were brought up in other countries, raised in other belief systems, and yet came to faith in Christianity as adults, despite that fact. A mentor of mine in grad school was a practicing Chinese Buddhist, born in China and raised in a Buddhist home. He's not only a Christian now, but he teaches Christian theology at the graduate level at a number of universities. Ravi Zacharias, the well-known Christian apologist, was born in India to a Hindu family and yet is now one of the most well-known Christian speakers worldwide, and I could go on and on with other examples. Not only that, but to simplistically posit that our beliefs are simply the result of our parents, full stop, doesn't account for the hundreds if not thousands of people I know who came to their current beliefs as adults, not as children. Now, we need to make sure we're not making overly simplistic objections. We need to make sure that when we engage other worldviews, and this applies to everyone, Christian, atheist, Muslim, etc., that we're basing our challenges regarding other beliefs on the content of those worldview perspectives. I personally am not a Christian because of where I was born or because of what my parents are. I am a Christian because I am convinced beyond a reasonable doubt that Christianity is true. In one sense, my conviction and obligation to the truth is even above that of my conviction and obligation towards Jesus. However, I'm convinced beyond a reasonable doubt that Jesus is the truth, so there's no contradiction there. However, I would encourage you to look into worldviews of others on a case-by-case basis, being honest with both the claims of those perspectives and how they play out practically. Because if you do that honestly and openly, I think you would find that Christianity is really the only worldview that stands up to the scrutiny of logical consistency, empirical adequacy, experiential relevance, and historical accuracy. Seek what is true with a capital T. Because as Jesus said, then you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free.